Ich brauche einen Steuerprofi. Den hier. Wieso Steuer?
So,
Super Tipps, einfach.
da sind wir.
Mit
Werbung
Visosteuer noch
vorab,
bis
wie das
31.
sein muss bei
Oktober die
Twitch.
Steuer erledigen. Schnellkosten.
Welcome everybody. Und hier sind wir schon. Kleiner Mic-Check, den muss ich noch machen über mein Handy. Um sicher zu gehen, dass ihr mich auch hört, scheint zu funktionieren. The stream that never existed. Welcome. Heute Chickenpolice. Habe ich nie gespielt. Das scheint ein gutes Spiel zu sein. Und von daher ein langes Gerede. Wir springen gleich rein an diesem wunderschönen Sonntagabend. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht, aber die ganze Diskussion über Werbung auf Twitch, die hat mich so ein bisschen erinnert an die früheren Privatsender. Furchtbare Sache. Jetzt gibt es ganze Sender, die quasi nur Werbung machen. Ich bin ja dafür, 5% Content auf Twitch und der Rest bitte Werbung, damit die Verbraucher entsprechend informiert sind. Guck ich mal, was das Spiel so kann. Never played it. Let's start a new game.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chickenpolice. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous.
Oh, the browser doesn't seem to be right on play. So you can see the subtitle. 1 second.
The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay, let's give her a chance.
books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink. I don't even know what these papers are. I need a secretary. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
No.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
What's this? It's a bird, right? That's a good time.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Oh, there's...
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here, whether I like it or not. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know. My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real, the badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
nobody picked up. Oh well.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Bourbon. Nice choice.
Huh. Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
No surprise here.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Cheers, Deborah. Whatever of distraction and outcome. Blah blah blah. Trinity, gender, silence, nothingness, balance, conflict.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in...
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some...
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay, let's see. New function question. I could have turned on the light the whole time.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Says the cop.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Okay.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry. Tell me, what's your star sign, sweetheart?
I will take a bit of pressure in order not to scare her and to establish trust.
My what? My star sign? I don't see how that's relevant.
But I know.
I like to be unpredictable sometimes. It's an old detective thing. Just answer the question, please. You'll understand everything in time.
All right. The dancer. The answer is the dancer.
Answer?
The dancer. I see. Thank you. This could be useful later on.
If you say so.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
Yep, that's true.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere.
Are we?
We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Okay, that's clear.
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
Cut the crap, Deborah. You're a pretty smart girl, and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you. I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
I appreciate that, ma'am. Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts.
Yeah, and I
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland, not really.
So we don't have a choice. Okay.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe...
You see, we're starting to understand each other. If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Feather...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
Yes, me too.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Okay.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Oh. A mistress that trusts us. Nice.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Have to drink my coffee, sorry.
Huh. Smart answer.
Okay.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Kingpin.
exactly.
It's a rat. It's a rat.
Feathery gods, help me.
Okay.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler, this little...
Yeah. Okay, I still have to find out how I get more focus.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555 111.
So should we go to the phone and call?
Please, take a look at this.
Yeah, I will.
Well, okay. Let's see.
Okay, what we got? No, Molly, very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment.
I know Molly very well.
Very well.
Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Here it comes.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
I'm a genius.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
It's a rabbit. Let's see. Von der Tsar Club. Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps She has very good performance. I must find out what the connection is. Right. What else have we here? Go and talk that. Okay. Louis C. Hayworth. Friend of mine. He's stuttering heavily when he talks. Oh. Concert Hotel. 555932.
Hey, Louis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Okay.
Louis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place. Could I ask you a few more questions?
Feel free, Sonny.
Ah.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. I hope the old bunny had nothing important to do. Thanks for being so quick, Louis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
He's wearing gloves too.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay. The meat grinder. A huge dark building for shady people, and I don't necessarily mean those who are sitting in jail. That's the map. Main story forward. Limited. Open for a specific duration. Okay, that's working.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Are those beavers? No, it's a porcupine.
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching at over here? I heard
They
the big
got
boss
arranged
threw you
those.
out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bird. By the way, you're in luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range, as always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages.
Else, poster.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
Yeah, of course the king is the dying. The dying king. Anything else here?
Did you miss me? No? Same here. here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
A real little fast blood is too small of a fish in the ocean to be worth driving. Oh. See, it's a pocket car. Snap. Is over black. Ja, så hit. Let's first talk to Monica. She seems nice.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
She is so nice. Look at the glasses.
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Sugar like little morning. So I can ask anybody basically about everything.
What do you know about the Czar Club?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime.
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler?
kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
Nah, no one wants that.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird. Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good.
Okay. I wonder if I can go first to the shooting range and then talk to the others, or would I? Let's try.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
I want to see that poster. Ooh.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
She's nice. Wait a second. Am I a furry yet?
Hello, Cassandra. I hope we'll meet again. Oh God, I'm starting to sound like Marty. That little note down there. What can I say? Classic Marty.
I can shoot. I want to shoot. Get a hint. Cool. Oh God! I shot the. My way. Oh, oh God! I shot the other fan. Try again. Jesus. I'm so lucky that I'm always in the readout when the hostages come down. But he has 10,050. I want to beat that. Okay. I beat him.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always.
Marty McChicken. Shining white feathers. He shot me once, and I deserved it. Oh. No, I want...
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, boss bird. Were you lost? This is...
Come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now...
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
Nice. We got a friend. A chicken friend.
That...
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Who's Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
Oh, God.
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
We've been partners for almost 10 long, hard years. Well, we were. Because now he's only helping me unofficially until I wrap up this case. Marty is a hothead with a hot fist. But he's loyal until the end, and I can count on him in every way. Especially if guns are in the picture. That's when he reveals his true self. And that's when I don't ever want to get in his way. Not anymore, at least. I still like this poster.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
Oh, Marty.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city, then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go.
He's such a diva.
Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
Please don't shoot me, boss.
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
I like this guy. Okay, who else do we need to talk? Oh god, now I missed the others. Maybe I can talk to Bosco first? Let's see.
Oof, I gotta say, good old Buck.
Yeah, like a beaten dog.
That was a bad joke, huh?
Well, you, on the other hand, you just got older.
Thank
Way
you, Marty.
older.
Shut the clock up, Marty.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Shut up, Marty.
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet any...
No, I missed to talk to everybody before I went down. Ugh. Zip. Oh, no. The place is famous for its exceptional coffee and the exceptionally frequent whims that take part around it. Well, it's not an assurance of life. Breaking any joint outside of Roach Town.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood. But he never is, actually.
I wasn't thinking so.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And
Not
without
a
my
pigeon.
permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
It looks very,
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
I always forget that it's New Year's Eve.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to...
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
That's true.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight!
Okay.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Well, if it's like this... Oh no, our boss is a racist. Wait, does that mean he just likes to be around dogs, or he hates feathers, or... Okay, the hot dog. And then we have the club. And I think... What? One of the most famous nightclubs in the city. Owners of the juiciest... Owners of the juiciest... Can I say that word on screen? Okay. Owners of the juiciest and hardest fish in the place. And it's famous for not serving cops, except if they are knee-deep in the dirt. Looks interesting. Where do we
can't
go
avoid
first?
speaking with the chief first.
But I spoke to the chief.
We can't avoid...
What is it, Sant?
nothing, sir.
And you?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight.
We can't avoid speaking.
Did I forget something? Speak.
I see blood boils here. We're in deep guano for sure, Marty.
Isn't it your lucky?
We?
Great wilderness.
Don't worry, Chowhound. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, of course you do. That's what I'm afraid of.
I have to speak to Bosco first.
What is it, Santino?
Yeah, we had that. Press this button, you can see the dial.
We can't avoid speaking with the chief first.
And goodbye to Monica.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
I can imagine.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can
big
take care
birds.
of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Monica is such a sweetheart. Christ, I cannot read those names. I wanted to go to the hot dog first. It says
The
for
hot
limited
dog
time.
was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by
I like pancakes.
cold syrup.
Really?
Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Yes, you're basically talking to yourself.
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. There used to be such life around here before
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick. And the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea. Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the hop?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riot.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
Insect matter?
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Ah, so they are all in the hive.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Fly guy. Pretty
Hey,
fly.
pal.
Look at the hands.
Can you hear me?
That's what a fly would say. The god of pancakes.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what that is.
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
We don't serve bugs.
Of all that's furry.
It's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young...
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know.
I want to go to the hive.
But
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
What?
wait, what? Why?
That's what I said.
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, they sell lava to restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yep, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
This is great. This is great. For a handful of feathers that fly tell no tales. Get a bite of me, baby. My city's on fire. Shadow of a doubt. Let's go for the feathers.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Almost ham and tomato.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
Meat-eating chicken. Rest?
I don't mean real meat, I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
I think we got the vegetarian-vegan discussion going on right now here. So...
Because you can. That's the point.
You see? All your problems are solved.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
If it's tasty, yes.
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
All but bacon and chocolate. All for foul pancakes. Touché soufflé. Smelling soufflé. See a superstar. Hot dog, hot dog.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Okay, we forgot anything? Noodles.
What insight? Well, that's a good question, pal.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nut full of buckshot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
Yep, that's what we do.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out. Brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor. Like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Me too.
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Ah,
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, eh?
I've just realized he has pointy fingernails.
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
That's probably true.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
What?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
True, that somehow fits to him.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Ooh. Okay, what else did we have here?
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for this straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I cluckin' will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner. What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
Me neither. Hi, Marty. So let's look at the new people we got information on. It was a singing sensation of the millions and later became the owner. And now she has Ibn basically under her control. That's interesting. What's going on? Small-time criminal, underworld Bushmouth, who makes the best coffee. This is Nick. Okay, the Hive. The Cobbler district, also known as the Hive or Roach Town, was once part of the city, but then became a walled-off ghetto. When 98% of the city's insect population is forced to live. Currently, the biggest threat to the city are the riots in the Hive that have almost driven the city-state to the brink of civil war multiple times already. Not long after the meat war, the following economic crisis in 893, a fire almost destroyed the entire city of Global. Originated in the Rat-Well district, not even the River Thames wasn't able to stand in its way. It was fiery hell incarnate, after which the city had to be built up again, almost from the scratch. This is very interesting. The meat replacement or meat substitute food made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. I wonder what's in it. Insects, maybe. Mick is one of the most famous henchmen of Ibn Wester, known by many rather scary nicknames. Thanks to his cruel nature, Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, and it took a lot of effort to get out of those encounters with feathers intact. the club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Okay, guys, but before we go into the club, we make a small transition, and I would say we continue this as chapter 1, basically. I'm not sure yet when I will be online next week, but be sure to check my schedule, also on Twitter, same name as the stream, Funkelgeist. So definitely I'm gonna be online around Halloween. I got holidays, like from the 31st on, so this means a whole week of games. We of course continue, if we can't finish this week, the Chicken Detective, much more coming up, like Wolf Amongst Us, etc, etc. And as this was just a test stream, I had just one breakdown, need to fix the technical issues, have to look into what and why it happened, and then I would say we see you soon. Have a lovely evening, have a great day, have a great week next week, sleep well.